Welcome to the Play Properly channel. So in this video here we're going to be opening up the I.A.F, Israeli Air Force leader. I.A.F leader, Israeli Air Force. So I recently just got this game, and yeah, we're going to open it up and see what's inside. I'll probably do a cut, but and before I open it, kind of further here, I'll show the back here a bit. So, yeah, so basically, this has got like, got some interesting stuff there, vents there and stuff like that. So, anyways, this is the back of the box here. Let's open it up and see what we get inside. Alright, so we got our, of course, our rule book. Nice, glossy, beautifully well done. Goes through everything you need to know about the game. Squadron selection, weapons and special rules, sights and bandits, escalation cards. You know, you can set up your pre-flight stuff. This will go through everything. Your debriefing, optional rules, go through all your different aircraft. Look at them all. Because this spans like several decades too, I believe, this game. So there's going to be several decades of planes you can use here. And ordnance too, a different ordnance. Then you also get a sample game to help you kind of learn the game. And there we go. So let's see what else we get here. Of course, we'll get the board. It's good cardboard board. Not sure if there's a playmat I can pick up later. There might be. Or I could probably use any playmat, really. Doesn't have to just be Israeli Air Force Leader Pacific. So you get your cardboard ordnance. So there's going to be ones on different sides. Of course, the yellow ones are your anti-air ones. Then you get some of your planes on here. You're going to get them at low altitude. When you flip them over, you got your high altitude. And again, you got your more planes there. And you got your bad guys, of course. So this is going to be like there's actually be no sights this time. Okay, I'm more used to it being the other way when I was playing Hornet Leader. There would be like no bandits. Nice, you got no bandits, no sights. So that's kind of cool on that. Here you go, some more. There's probably going to be some different, because it kind of covers a bunch of different eras, so there's going to be a bunch of different ones you probably use. And then you get your skills. Not sure there's going to be the same skills as that came with the Hornet Leader expansion or not, but we'll wait and see. Get debating if we're going to put everything kind of in one to use for all my leader games or not, but I'll figure it out later. How I kind of store it. Situational awareness and all stresses. At least this game looks like it's got more stress tokens, which is good. Because I always found it was running out with the regular Hornet Leader. And then you get the player log. XP's gained, so that's a lot more kind of this is a much better player log than what I've been using, so I might use this one to replace all my current ones. I got all the key terms on one. That's kind of good to see. Nothing on the back, but let's get all the key terms there. Then you got the pilot skills. Then you got your kind of your cheat sheet here for your starting aircraft, your aircraft attack sequence, and stuff like that. Your basic rules. Then you got all of your missions in here. So we got 2002 Armageddon. That's an expert one. 2006 Lebanon 2. That one's skilled. 1991 Desert Storm, Introductory. 1982 Lebanon 1. That's a standard. 1981 Operation Babylon. That's a skilled. 1974 Yom Kippur War. I'm pronouncing that right. That's an expert one. 1967 The 6-Day War. That's an introductory. We got 1956 The Suez Crisis. That's a standard. 1948 War of Independence. That is skilled. Again, we got our die. And we got some of our planes here. I'm not going to open this. Whatever, you can just basically see it in the game itself. But as you see up here, they got veteran on. So is this the same guy? Yeah. So this is so as you can see here, you got a skilled version and a veteran version. So as they get promoted, this gets an extra situational awareness. This is a 1956 plane, of course. It's got a cannon. So as he gets promoted, skilled veteran, looks like he loses a little bit of stress handling, but he becomes fast. That's why. He does lose a little bit of anti-ground. So sometimes when they become a fast pilot, they get to shoot first. They kind of lose a little bit of skills usually. You'll find that. You get weight point of 3. This loses his cooldown. He probably gains it back when he gets ace, probably. Mirage 3C, that's 62 to 73. And you got a Mustang, that's 48 56. Yeah, so this Snake is only 1956. You got a Figure, 1966 2008. This is Fig's the name, I think. Yeah, I guess that's what would be the name. I guess that's be the other language. Then you get A4 Skyhawk. This is Mirage 3. If you get anything wrong, of course, I don't know anything about this game, but this would be Max, C2 Kafer, 36 to 96. And you got an A4 Skyhawk, 1966 2008. You have your target cards. Yeah, you also get some more pilots on this side. But your target cards are going to be in there. And you also got your escalation cards. And there's some more target cards there. You get target 41, close air support. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to probably stop this here. And I look forward to doing some missions in the future for my channel. And remember to play properly. This is just a quick follow-up video after I'm done kind of reading the instructions and kind of sleeving some of the cards here. I actually ran out of sleeves, so I'll have to pick up some more. But it's just I want to make some comments on this game where we're comparing it to like the Hornet Leader air carrier operations, whatever, just some of the differences of the game. I mean, one thing I noticed is the kind of invasion thing here is kind of really neat, because in the Hornet Leader you kind of got the improvement cards, where this one here you got the keyword kind of evasion. I don't know if you can see that there. But basically, it's like improvement cards. Once you get them out, they kind of stay out, and then it moves on the invasion track. So So it's kind of really interesting how that kind of works. I mean, some of the invasion stuff, you know, isn't really a lot. This is like +1 stress each mission, but there's other ones that, you know, are going to make a big difference if they're out there. Because at the end of every single turn, it moves one over in the inversion, and then you can Israel's overrun. So it's kind of a really neat kind of thing on it. Because also one thing I noticed too is in the recon, air carrier usually goes up with how many cards you get, and then this one here goes down. That's because, again, of the invasion, right? Because you don't want to draw as many cards because you don't want as many invasion cards being out there. So it's kind of interesting how that kind of works. Again, that's kind of an easier one. As you can see, kind of on the harder ones, again, it's going from 3 all the way down to like 0, right? So that's kind of interesting that there's a 0 on there for, because you have to spend some SO points to kind of draw one, or else you're just picking on invasions that are already out. So, but yeah, so that's something. Of course, there's lots of planes in this for different years. So it's quite interesting to kind of see the planes that are available. I mean, I'm kind of excited to see. I got F8, the F-15 Eagle and the F-16 Fighting Falcon. So you know, I haven't used those planes yet. So I'm kind of, back when I used to be in the airplanes, I kind of loved those planes. So I was kind of glad to see those there. So I actually got a game I can actually use those planes in. So I'm excited about that. So again, this is just a little quick supplementary video. So again, remember to play properly.